Tummy tuck was worse than my SRS because they cut your stomach and they lift the muscles, and that's your core.
Oof.
And so just sneezing, farting, coughing, dropping something is a bitch.
I wish I didn't get plastic surgery. 3, 2, 1, go.
I had a rhinoplasty and a breast augmentation. It has helped me overcome a lot of self-image issues that I've had, and I do not regret either of those at all. However, sometimes I do wish that I was more natural, just because I feel like society puts a big emphasis on being naturally beautiful.
I was insecure about my breasts before. I didn't like the size. I was like, maybe if they were a little bigger, So, and I went ahead, I did it, and I could never go back. It makes me so happy. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, God damn, girl, where do you come from, ma? Okay, give me your number.
I, my whole entire life, felt uncomfortable with my boobs because they were in a regular shape, and that was never gonna change unless I got a surgery. I could never regret it because I feel so much more confident, even though they're not even fully dropped and shaped yet.
Hi, I love my plastic surgery. I've had over 225 procedures. I had a lot of bad experiences, but I don't regret any of it. It's made me who I am. I have a recording career now because of it.
As a trans person who goes through this cishet society, people are always nitpicking at my body. They're always like, you don't have big enough boobs. You don't have an ass. Your face looks fucked up. You don't look feminine. You look masculine. I kind of wish that I never got breast augmentation. Not because it makes me feel any type of way, but more so I wish I didn't feel like I had to have boobs to feel pretty. I didn't, my mother pushed that a lot, you need to look feminine to be beautiful. And I'm like,
well, you're perfect the way you are, and the way you
Yeah.
are, you're always perfect.
100%, I'm telling you.
I was pretty before my surgery.
Absolutely, 100%. I was beautiful. I've always been. I still am, and I will be my whole life. This was just a little salt and pepper on top. That's it. A little more flavor.
Well, my nose changed my whole life, my whole perception of my face. So I think I'm beautiful now, but before, when I look at pictures, I'm like, God damn, I'm so glad I got that nose job.
I kind of agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, I've always felt like I'm beautiful from the inside out. No matter what anyone else tells me, just because I didn't fit your beauty standard back then doesn't mean that I'm not beautiful now.
People should be open about their plastic surgery.
It's nobody's business, it isn't, Sometimes I'll tell people, I guess I look like a walking plastic surgery doll, but, I could care less, and it's up to the individual, whether you want to tell your story or not.
Well, I think when it comes to celebrities and influencers, you should be open about your plastic surgery, because I think that people especially when they're in they have higher platforms, that they should be open about it, because a lot of people have had plastic surgery. It's and you're going around
They
playing
have
it off
plastic
like you
surgery
haven't.
we go to the dentist.
It's okay, you don't want to tell me a story? That's okay, but don't tell me something's real and natural when it's plastic.
Plastic surgery doesn't hurt that bad.
My recovery honestly wasn't that bad. Everybody told me, you're gonna be in so much pain, this and that, you're not gonna be able to lift your arms, you're not gonna move. I was fine. 2 days later, I was in the shower and I took my shirt off, I didn't feel it.
I'll tell you, the worst one was the tummy tuck. Tummy tuck was worse than my SRS, everything. It was because they cut your stomach and they lift the muscles, and that's your core.
Ooh.
And so just sneezing, farting, coughing, dropping something is a bitch.
Eye surgery plays a part in unrealistic beauty standards.
People are usually not born with perfect boobies or
Yeah.
perfect anything, so it definitely does.
And it's not just plastic surgery, it's the fillers, it's the Botox,
Yeah,
it's all
exactly.
that stuff. All that
Exactly.
snowballs into, so I sometimes get complimented by people on the internet being like, oh, you're such a natural beauty, and I'm like,
Natural
it's
wear, baby.
Plastic surgery is a privilege.
So as a trans person myself, I feel like Plastic surgery is definitely a privilege because even just being on hormones for a trans person is a privilege, and not all of them are able to access large amounts of money just to get a procedure because, you know, they're just not granted that.
It's not a privilege. Anybody could have it. Privilege, to me, it sounds like only certain groups, certain, you know, of a socioeconomic group can get it, but anybody can get it.
And I respect that, but I think having that option to choose, oh, I'm gonna go and get my teeth done, that is privilege. And I come from a third world country. You know, like I've seen struggle, I've seen bad. So to me, I'm blessed, and I think it is a privilege.
Some people overdo it with plastic surgery. 3, 2, 1, go.
I think if you go to the point in which it affects your health, nah, that is too much. So that would be overdoing it. But who are we to say, oh, that person is overdoing it, just for the sake of it, you know? Just because you personally don't like how they look. That's none of your business, that's their body, you know? If they're happy, it's okay.
I stopped when I felt like I needed to stop. I think if I continued to get plastic surgery, I would have started just tearing myself apart. And I feel like I might have gotten progressively more critical of myself.
I never understood why people call other people botched. I think that's really fucked up, and I don't think that other people need your projections onto what they view as beautiful, because the media preys on female insecurity and they beat that into your head to want to look beautiful, perfect all the time.
I've gone too far. I had liquid silicone injected in my body from head to toe, and now I'm paying the price now. I had it taken out of my body maybe 50 times. But they can't ever get rid of it completely because it's plastic. Can you overdo it? Yeah. But is it my business? No.
Well, welcome.
I agree with all of you guys.
I would let my children get plastic surgery. 3, 2, 1, go.
If my child was underage, I wouldn't sign off on it because I would like them to mature more, and elective surgery, I think, is a big emotional roller coaster, the whole healing process and getting the operation. And by the time they're 18, that is up to them, and I would support them because obviously I'd be a hypocrite otherwise.
I am from Venezuela, and Venezuela is very big on plastic surgery. In my country also, it's very common to gift, like, quinceañeras. Like, do you want your nose done? A rhinoplasty. If you don't like your nose, you're 16, 17, you can be under 18 and you get that as a birthday present.
I would support them with whatever they wanted, but at the same time, I have to ask them why they would want to get that in the first place. Like, did I not give you enough validation as a young person to feel more comfortable in your skin? Like, I guess I would want to know where it comes from before I give them the okay to do it.
I agree, 100%.
Social media pressured me to get plastic surgery. 3, 2, 1, go.
Like, this is something I knew I wanted no matter what. Nothing could have like forced me to do it because it's something I wanted so bad. As I got older, I kind of learned that like, I literally don't give a shit when anybody like tells me about myself because I know who I am and
Hell
nobody
yeah.
else does. So.
As you should.
When I started 40-some years ago, there was no internet. And I just did it. It was my own obsession. I've been in the media a lot, and I've done shows about plastic surgery before, and I've noticed that people who didn't have it 30 years ago, whatever, and now all the kids have it now.
I feel like it's also hard to tell what is my own idea of beauty. Like, what is influence from society and what is my own perception? Because I struggle with this all the time. I'm like, I think to myself, well, I got plastic surgery because I wanted plastic surgery. But then I think further, I'm like, well, do I want to look this way because of media? But I do, at the end of the day, feel like we all have like a subjective opinion on beauty, you know? I just feel like everyone makes it out to seem like, oh, you got plastic surgery because, you know, all the Instagram models made you feel like you needed it. But I really truly believe that there are people who just, you know, genuinely like that appearance, like in your case.
It resonates with them.
The results of my surgeries were exactly what I expected. 3, 2, 1, go.
Although I'm super happy with both of my procedures, they're not perfect. Being in the adult industry, I've had people point it out to me in my videos and like clown on my
You're still looking, so.
so that has definitely made me a little insecure. However, if I didn't get that lift, then my would be really saggy.
The only surgery that I got that I didn't expect the results was my reassignment surgery. I actually was really desperate, so I flew to Thailand by myself. I didn't realize it would take almost like a full year to fully recover. And I wasn't prepared to enter womanhood because, I don't have a mom that taught me that stuff. So I would
Well,
always...
it's hard. I couldn't
Yeah.
even look at my for a year.
But it was really hard because I was always so hard on myself because my brothers would say really disgusting shit to me, like saying, "Oh, why did you even get that surgery? Why did you even cut off that part of yourself? Like now you just have like a festering hole and it just smells and it's disgusting." And
How old were you?
I was 19.
Oh, that's very young.
Yeah.
I was 19 too. I've had so many surgeries that some have been good, some have been bad, but I never blame the doctor, And I've had some quacks work on me, and they f***ed up. But you know what? I just live with it and just, you can go ahead and, when that heals a little bit, go ahead and go to someone else if you're not happy.
I really like how you recognize that and you don't blame the doctor.
Oh, I don't blame it on the doctor.
I
No,
love
why
that.
should I,
Yeah.
Because they could do the same procedure on me and with you, and
Yeah.
I could get an infection and
Yeah.
screw
and
up.
it can be totally
or the
fine.
implant or
And the other
whatever
way
might
around.
settle different.
Plastic surgery made me happier. 3, 2, 1, go.
I feel like I was happy before, but I just put on a real bra to go out the other night, and like the joy that it brought me, like I literally almost could have cried because like it was something I wanted for so long that it genuinely made me happy. Like it wasn't like I was sad before.
How much did these go for now?
Well, my surgery was $6,400, so it wasn't that bad.
What, 64?
Yeah.
My happiness really is not based on my plastic surgery. Did I add confidence? Oh, 100%. Yes, I was happy before, and if they were taken away tomorrow, honestly, it would suck, but I would still be happy. I would still be there. It's okay. I'm alive. That's all that matters.
You'd be pissed, let's be real.
No, I would be pissed for a while, bro. But eventually, like if that's how it has to be,
Definitely.
okay, whatever. Like I'm alive at the end of the day, Like it was a choice. It was a cosmetic surgery. It's not something that, like I needed. It's something that I wanted and I chose to have.
Wow.
Can I hug you? Hold on. Let's hug.
Oh,
Thank you for sharing. I think you are super brave, super strong.